Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 18 of our Pokemon Sapphire playthrough. A couple things to mention. First of all, we did miss yesterday's episode. I'll just say my head wasn't really in the right kind of space to do any recording this past weekend. I did manage to get through Pokemon Stadium 2 as far as I made it into the Prime Cup, and just the rest of the weekend I was having pretty bad headache and everything, so I decided, you know, sometimes you just gotta take some time away. So we did miss an episode yesterday, but to make up for that and to try to keep on schedule to get this stuff done before Pokemon Sun and Moon come out in November, I'm gonna get I'm going to get 2 episodes out one day this week, probably tomorrow. I'll record 2 episodes Tuesday night and have them ready for a Wednesday upload, so we should be able to keep on pace pretty well. And what was the other thing I was going to mention? Oh, right! So, I did record this episode already, but I had to go back and re-record as I'm doing right now because partway through the recording last time, I felt the sneeze coming on. I'm still kind of under the weather a little bit. So I muted the microphone and sneezed, and unmuted the microphone, or so I thought, but I didn't. And about half of the episode, the second half, had no commentary, no audio whatsoever. So instead of re-recording over top of that and redoing my commentary, I thought, let's just do the entire episode again. So nothing happened in that episode, nobody was knocked out, nothing major did happen there. So hopefully we're gonna have some good luck and not lose anybody on the re-recording, because if so, then I have the question, do I go with the original not knocked out Pokemon route, or I don't know. Hopefully that won't be an issue. Let's start things off with our team recap. First of all, ignore the Shedinja. It was already knocked out in the previous episode, so it's considered to be one of our injured Pokemon, and as soon as we make it to the next town, I'll put it in the injury box. But let's start off checking out our first Pokemon in the list, Burrow the Ninjask at level 21. Speed boost ability and Lonely Nature, boosting attack while dropping defense. I think that's it. Yes. And he has no item for the moment, but nice attack at 53, speed at 78, cut, leech life, screech, and double team is the moveset. Next we have Pokémon the Makuhita with the guts ability. It's at level 23 first of all, but guts does boost attack if he has a certain condition like poison, burn, or paralysis. Lonely Nature as well. And he has the Quick Claw for some possible outspeeding. A decent attack stat of 36, the rest of the stats are right there. And he's got Fake Out, Rock Smash, Sand Attack, and Vital Throw for his moveset. Next, we've got Scruff the Electric at level 22 with the Static ability, paralyzing on contact. Relax Nature, which is a boost to defense while dropping speed, I think. And Silk Scarf increases the normal type damage, or normal type power. The power of normal type moves, I'm trying to say. And she has a pretty decent special attack at 40. You'll see her moveset is Shockwave, Quick Attack, Leer, and Thunder Wave. Next we have Jiggy the Jigglypuff at level 22, one of our previous alumni from Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Silver. He has the Cute Charm ability. Level 22, did I say that? If not, I have now. And he has Cute Charm, Infatuating on contact. Gentle Nature is a boost to special defense while dropping physical. And you'll see, actually physical defense is still higher. Interesting. But he's holding the Soothe Bell to make him a little bit more happy, sort of making up for the fact that we lost him pretty fast back in Silver. And he's got Mega Punch, Swagger, Sing, and Disable. And last but not least, the last active team member is Skippy the Marshtomp at level 25. Starter Pokemon given to us by Professor Birch back in Little Root Town. Has the Torrent ability, as all standard starters do. Lax Nature, well, standard water starters. Lax Nature is a boost to physical defense while dropping special defense, so the complete opposite of Gentle. And he has the Soft Sand to power his ground type attacks up. Attack is 55, defense is 53. He's got Water Gun, Mud Shot, Foresight, and Growl. So how's your HP looking, everybody? You're doing okay. So let's stick with Burrow in the lead. He's the lowest level of our currently active usable Pokemon. And we do have a double battle to deal with right now. Both of us, we collect ashes. We battle Pokemon too. So, as I found out going through the initial recording of this, we do not yet have the Soot Sack, which you need to collect the ashes here in the area. Tori and Tia with Whismur and Whismur. Now, we know from our previous Shedinja battle, these things do have Astonish. Is that going to make a difference, is the question. So let's go ahead and we're going to fake out this Whismur while we cut the other one. Now, you can get certain amounts of ash by walking through all the bushes here and collect, if you get enough of it, basically you can get certain items made for you. That was kind of painful. And you know what? A cut should finish you up, and a Vital Throw, actually would a Rock Smash be enough? Let's find out, let's try Rock Smash. But we will not have the Soot Sack until we reach the house first of all, where they do make the items for you, so I do like to, sometimes when I'm going through here on like a training montage sort of a thing, just kind of hit every single patch of grass you can to maximize how much ash you're collecting. But I'm not going to waste time doing that. We cannot collect the ash just yet anyhow. We lost. It's boring, so I'm going to go get some I'm going to get some more ashes. I'm gonna slow my pace down a bit. I'm going too fast. How much ash do we have? Enough for a white flute, I hope. We have a lot of ashes. I think enough for a white flute. Possibly. And wild encounter. Not that it really matters, since this is not a true Nuzlocke style battle. But we do have Spinda, level 15. We can get some decent experience from you, perhaps. I think you give okay experience. And a special-based feint attack. Hardly anything to worry about. Let's go for another cut. Or no, let's go Leech Life. That should do about at least half of what you have left, and it's going to heal us back. A cut wouldn't get the knockout, of course. Yep, one more Leech Life will get the KO. So, smarter way to play that, get back some HP. Save us from having to use a potion, perhaps, or... Why critical? Why would you just happen to get a critical? What's the matter? Anyway, Leech Life brings it down. So, I think, from what I recall, there's only one more trainer to deal with until we hit the next town, which is pretty nice. We can finally move this story forward. There's been, I think, 2 full episodes now of nothing but going through the wilderness and just fighting wild Pokemon. Wait, there's 2 trainers. Whoa! Today's technology is a wondrous thing. Take this volcanic ash here. It can be fashioned into glass. And this is the place to do it right here, the Glass Workshop, turning volcanic ash into glass items. So there's nothing we can really do for the moment. We're just going to pick up the item that we need, though. It's fun to blow a glass flute while my boss is talking. Huff, huff, puff, puff. Alright then. This area is covered in volcanic ash, huff puff. I'm specially gifted, huff puff. Now, side note, every time he says that huff puff, I'm not a super big Harry Potter fan. I've seen 1 movie, but I always think Hufflepuff. I know enough about Harry Potter for this to remind me of Hufflepuff. I make glass out of volcanic ash and make items, huff puff. Go collect ashes with this, huff puff. There's the soot sack. Not going to waste our time with that for the time being, however. Just take that soot sack and walk through piles of ash, huff puff, and it will fill up the volcanic ash, huff puff. Once you think you've collected a good amount, come see me, huff puff. Have we gotten any just yet? Nope. He's not even going to say anything, okay. Fair enough. But yes, I've never actually watched any of the Harry Potter movies except for, as weird as it sounds, the 6th one in the series. Thanks for finding me, but we still have to battle. And so, what was I going to say about that? Well, since I've never seen the entire series, I went with some friends to watch the 6th one when it came out because they were big fans of it. Can we do much to you? We're going to try. You know what? I know that the Nincada has pretty good defense. We're going to try to screech your defense down. The first time I did this battle, I missed that as well. I'm consistent. But we're probably going to want to switch. First, let's try another screech. Yeah, since we're going to miss every single screech now because of 1 sand attack, we're switching out. So I went into the 6th movie. What was it? Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, I think the number 6 one was? I can't recall, but I did go into it and, let's go Skippy. Super effective water attack. So I knew some of the main characters, like I knew about Harry, Ron, Hermione, I knew Voldemort was the villain and all that, but there's a lot of characters I really didn't understand and didn't know who they were, because I haven't read the books either, but I thought, what would be kind of interesting as someone coming in from sort of outside the entire realm of Harry Potter. If I ever did want to watch the entire series, I'd probably want to do it sort of almost like a Star Wars kind of thing and go in reverse order, just to sort of see how things end up and then just see what previous things sort of led into it, you know? So we're going to go with we're going to miss a water gun here, because why would we land after 1 sand attack? Wait a minute, we landed it! So, if I ever do decide to watch, nice, the Harry Potters, I'll probably do it in reverse order, just for something a little bit different, you know? Oh, good, you missed an attack after sand attacking us. Yes! Finally! The accuracy drop works in our favor, except completely opposite of what should have happened there, but I'll still take it. Ninja Boy Lung is done. I'll use my ninjutsu on you. Volcanic Ash Swirl Cloak. What? It's already over? Yep, all done, sir. Alright. You know what's crummy about hiding? It's lonely if no one comes along. I would imagine that would be true. Alright, so there's an item here. It is the TM for Double Team. I remember that from the last recording. And I'm not going to use it just yet, but that is going to certainly be very handy. And we're going to allow Jiggy to take the lead here because... Now, I forget what Pokemon this kid has down here, but I don't want Burrow to take any damage because he's already pretty low. And I figure, let's give Jiggy this chance here. The volcano's eruption is proof that the Earth is alive. Is it now? I suppose it doesn't really make it seem like it's not alive, so I'll give you that. Youngster Dylan with an Aeron. I chose the wrong Pokemon to lead with. Let's switch around into our fighting type Pokémon. I believe a single Rock Smash was enough to bring you down last time. I was going to start with a Fake Out, but I'm just going right for the Rock Smash. And if it missed, I could always Vital Throw. That wasn't enough. Did I get a critical last time? I don't remember. That hurt. Alright, but since we do have 50 HP lost, I can go for a Super Potion, get max use out of it, which we are going to do. We got 6 of those left anyhow. Definitely think I want to pick up some more items when we hit the next town. Mud Slap, we're going to miss again. So you know what we're going to do here, folks. You probably know what's happening before I even make the command. We're going to Vital Throw. Sure, we're going to go last, but we're not going to miss, and it's even more powerful than the Rock Smash. So with that, we do drop the last Pokemon of the last trainer at the last part of this route. We can finally head over to Fall Arbor Town. You're some kind of strong. Thank you. That's true, of course. Ouch! Ow! I can't see! I got ashes in my... Yes, I got ashes in my eyelashes. I thought I read that wrong. Get it? Ashes and eyelashes? Okay, that was bad, sorry. Well, that's about the same kind of level of pun that I would make, so it's not terrible, at least not on my channel. Fall Arbor Town is, of course, this way here. Let's boogie along and go to the Pokemon Center. Now, we're going to go for a nice heal up here in the Pokemon Center, but there's somebody blocking the PC. Interesting. Now, of course, I know this is sort of a scripted thing. We get to encounter someone, I'll just say that, and we get to, it doesn't really make a difference story-wise exactly, but you'll see. Oh, hello, you are? Okay, your name's Chaz. I can see that you're a trainer. So that means you use the Pokemon storage system I developed. How I arrived at that conclusion is a simple deductive process. You spoke to me because you wanted to access something on this PC. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Lynette. Honestly, I'm glad to meet you. It's great you're using the storage system. If you could, please visit me at home. My route is on House 114. Said that backwards. But you got the idea. So, although initially I said I wasn't going to do this, what I'm going to do is we will deposit Shedinja in the injury box, of course, and prepare yourself for the tear-jerking injury montage right here.
Who could have guessed that you and I somehow, someday we'd have to say goodbye?
Not a lot of footage there, was there? So that's why I was considering not doing that, but, you know, I was thinking, if we get to a situation where we defeat the next gym and Shedinja is the only one in the injury box, since I'm not saving up the revives that I'm going to be gaining for getting a gym badge, there's no point to not revive Shedinja if it's the only one in there. So I'm going to consider it still part of the main team, at least for the next little while, unless there is someone else that I can revive, because in a Nuzlocke-style game, a 1 HP Pokemon is not the most reliable one you want to focus your attention on. So, for the most part, we're not really going to see Shedinja get much use, but the option will be there. But, since that does free up a space on the team, and since our lowest level Pokemon is now 21, that means I can bring back a Pokemon from the previous generation, which did meet defeat back in Silver, and that Pokemon is going to be our level 20 Smarty the Noctowl, who could most recently be seen in Pokemon Stadium 2 this past weekend. And with this, Smarty now joins the team. Welcome back, buddy.
We'll be together, and you can be sure that forever and a day, that's how we'll stay together and forevermore.
It's good to have you back. Alright, so we still got some time. We're only halfway through the episode. Smarty is the lowest level, so we're going to lead with him to gain some experience. Is there any item that we can give to him? Let me just take a quick look through here. Nothing really good that I can see. I'm going to deposit a few items in the PC, though, that I don't currently need. When we hit Gen 4, it's going to be interesting, because we don't have... I don't even think you have item storage in the PC in Gen 4. You have unlimited bag space, which is pretty nice. So I don't need the Macho Brace. I can put the black glasses away until I need them. Just to free up a space here. The HP up will store away for the time being. The Ether, we'll put those away. Was there anything else for PP restoring? There's some regular Ethers. Of course, that was a max Ether I didn't mention, but I think that's probably it. We can sell... Actually, Miracle Seed, we don't have any grass attacks yet, so we'll put that away as well. We can sell some of these repels that we don't need and go buy some more items. What do we have for healing items right here? We got 5 Super Potions. I've used some more Antidotes and Paralyze Heals. And Awakening if you have them. So let's go down to the shop. Actually, let's talk to these people first. I wonder what Pokemon looked like long, long ago. You mean, like, Primal Kyogre, perhaps? Maybe the Fossil Maniac at the edge of town will know. Now, don't you think there should be primal reversions for some fossil Pokemon? I know we have Mega Aerodactyl, but could you imagine what a primal Aerodactyl would look like? Like, sort of like, almost like Groudon, I would think, the energy lava coursing through its body or something like that. In the fields of Fall Arbor, we plant seedlings of hardy trees that thrive even in volcanic ash. I wonder if that changes, if it's a fruit-bearing tree, does it change the flavor of what you get off of those? Maybe. What's up? What's up? I saw a shady fellow scuttling in and out of Professor Cosmo's lab. Really? Fall Arbor Town, a farm community with small gardens. Well, let's talk to these people here. I'm going to pop into the contest hall, but not really do anything in there just yet. Roory-loo! So that's what his Zurill sounds like. Okay. See, take a look. This is my precious Azurill. It's slick and smooth and plushy, too. It's the best of both worlds, or all three worlds. So the super rank registration for contests are here, but since we didn't complete the basic contest back in Verdant Turf Town, we can't enter a contest here, unfortunately, until we can improve the condition of some of our Pokemon. They had a sketch of my Pokemon up on the wall over there, but they changed it with a new one already. I'm going to enter my Hannah in contest so we can get her sketch up again. Now wait, I think that might be the first time a character actually refers to a Pokemon based on their gender. Because I don't think anyone else really does that. Hi, are you making any Pokeblocks? You should come by with a bunch of berries sometime. That is what I plan to do eventually, of course. Let's see if there's anyone. Yep, there's some people to talk to here. I can't beat gym leaders. I can't win any contests. I've been here, there, and everywhere, and it's all for naught. Well, sounds like you're having a rough go of things, but perseverance is the key. Don't ever give up on your hopes and your dreams, and you can achieve whatever you put your mind to. Stop walking away. We do alright in the preliminary round, but we can never win in the appeals. Maybe it means I have to watch what other contestants are doing. Yes, because if you're going against nothing but computer players, they could all gang up against you, and, you know, deja vu. I was talking about this at this point in the previous recording, too. It's really difficult when you get to the higher ranks of the difficulties in these contests. So, if you were an opponent, and you were, like, if someone was ahead of you in the ranking, you would target them to weaken their status and try to boost yours, right? However, if you're a computer player, regardless of if you're losing to another computer player, the computer player targets the human player behind them to try to mess them up. So, in a way, it's almost always 3-on-1 in these contests, especially the higher ranks, which makes the contest ribbons that much more harder to obtain, but I guess more of a, what would you call it? What is that term? Not status condition or whatever, but I can't even think of the term. But anyway, it's that much cooler to earn that ribbon. See, my Pokemon won all these ribbons. Have your Pokemon earned any ribbons? You can check them on your Pokénav. No, they haven't. Thanks for reminding me. What is that term? Social status thing? I've lost it. I give up. Alright, moving on. You see how they display a sketch of contest winner here? I sketched them. If any of your Pokemon wins a contest, I'll gladly make a sketch of it. And I like the look of this one. It's like a watercolor sort of a thing here. The beauty contest winner, Leona's Braylo. And this man here only wants to make berries. He loves making Pokeblocks. And we'll make some eventually, sir, once I get the proper berries. I think it's like each town you go to, there's a different number of people around the berry blender, and the more people you have blending the berries, the better the Pokeblock can be. Have you already challenged Flannery, the leader of Lava Ridge Gym? No, we couldn't get there yet. The girl's grandfather was famous. He was one of the Elite Four in the Pokemon League at one point. Cool. It wouldn't surprise me to see Flannery become a great trainer in her own right. So what I'm going to do before going to the mart, I do know there's a hidden item here in this crater. It is a nugget. I'm going to sell that for some quick cash and buy some more healing items. So let's pop on back over here. We're going to pop into that little building down there in just a moment, but that is the lab we have to access, I think. Meow! So Skitty sounds like a regular cat. I'm having a hard time deciding if I should make my Skitty evolve or not. I only have to use this Moonstone, but it's so hard to decide. If I make it evolve, it will become much stronger. Well, first of all, much stronger? Just a Delcatty. But it will look so different, too. And that's kind of the reason I don't evolve all of my Pokemon. This nugget I found here, I suppose I'll have to sell it, seeing as it has no other use. But that was kind of why I didn't evolve Shelbert originally back in the day, back in Pokemon Blue. I thought, yeah, I could make him more powerful, but I don't know, would I like him when he changes form? So I thought for the first little while, since you can still evolve them later on, I can just wait and make my decision later on. But eventually, the more time went on, I was like, you know, I kind of like Shelbert as he is. I'm not going to force him to evolve just to get stronger. I believe in him as powerful as he is, so we're going to leave him at that. And that is the story of how Shelbert remained a Squirtle through and through. Look at all these TMs that I can use. I should probably take a look at what Pokemon can learn these things. But let's buy some items. I'm going to grab 5 more each of the status condition healers. I guess you only have Antidote and Paralyze heal here. Got 5 of those. Probably go for some more super potions also, because there's X items. Okay, battle items are there. But super potion, we're going to try to get... can we get 10? Yes, we'll get 10 more of those. Definitely going to come in handy. So we got about another 5 or 6 minutes left for the episode. Let's pop over to Professor Cosmo's lab, see if we can find out about the shady person who was scuttling in and out, as they said. Professor Cosmo went off to Meteor Falls on Route 114 with some people from Team Aqua. Yay! Team Aqua's back in town, of course. Did we know that they were here? I can't remember if somebody mentioned that or not. The Move Tutor's house, new moves taught to Pokemon. So this is a place I'll be frequenting a lot, perhaps off camera, but I'll explain in a moment. I'm the Move Tutor. I know all the moves that Pokemon learn, every one of them, and I can teach Pokemon those moves. I can teach a move to a Pokemon of yours if you'd like. I'll do it for a heart scale. I'm collecting those now. If your Pokemon need to learn a move, come back with a heart scale. So, what I would like to do eventually, just to make sure the move sets can get to where I want them to be, I can go farm a bunch of heart scales off some wild love disc later on in the game. I can use I have a Thief TM, I can use that. Other ways to take items, of course, as well. But I'm going to try to get as many heart scales as I can and get the moveset to where I want them to be. That's probably not going to be till near the end of the game, because I think love discs are most commonly found just outside Victory Road. So that's something to look forward to much later on. The Fossil Maniac's house. Fossils are greatly accepted? Gratefully accepted. I wonder if we can actually give a fossil to this guy. My big brother's the Fossil Maniac. He's a nice guy who loves fossils. He loves digging holes, too. He dug this hole by himself. You can have this, so you can dig holes just like my big brother. I forgot I could dig over here. Could definitely come in handy. So, I might use that on Burrow, because that was kind of the main reason I called him Burrow. I wanted him to be able to dig holes. And even though he's a flying bug type, it works against a lot of his weaknesses, like fire, electric, and rock. I'm the Fossil Maniac. I'm a nice guy who loves fossils. Do you want a fossil? Sure. But the fossils around these parts are all belong to me. None for you. That's quite selfish. If you can't go without a fossil, go to the desert on Route 111. From what I've heard, fossils that were buried in the sand sometimes rise to the surface from sandstorms. Well, at least we know where to find a fossil, though. So it's kind of cool that Gen 2 did not introduce new fossils, but I'm pretty sure every generation since then does give you a new pair of fossils, which is pretty cool. And this man gives us a TM as well. All my Pokemon does is roar. No one dares to come near me. I came. If you would, please take this TM away. It's going to be TM for roar, of course. Don't know if I'm going to use that, though. TM05 contains roar. A roar sends Pokemon scurrying. Bow! Bow wow! Is that what Poochyena really sounds like? I kind of question that. So who are we leading with? Oh, you still got Smarty out in front here. Alright, let's go ahead and deal with this trainer. I like to fish, but I also like to battle. If anyone challenges me, I'm there, even if I'm fishing. Just make sure you're not spreading yourself too thin and being distracted either way, though, sir. So we're going to see Fisherman Nolan with a single Pokemon. Barboach. I think this is the first time we've seen this. This is one of the multiple water ground types in this generation. Water ground type became one of those types that... Did every generation give us another water ground type? Maybe not Gen 6, but... In Gen 2, we did see Wooper and Quagsire were water ground. And of course in this generation, Marshtomp right now is, Barboach is, their evolutions are as well. Gen 4 we get the Gastrodon, and in Gen 5 we have Timpole, Palpitoad, and Seismitoad. So it's one of the coolest typings. There's only one weakness, it's going to be grass. Of course they're double weak to grass, but now this was something people were saying apparently about if, Mega Swampert. Could you imagine if a water ground type had Sap Sipper for the ability? It would have no weakness. It's almost like Electros, the electric type with Levitate. I like to battle, but that doesn't mean I'm good at it. Alright, calm down. This time I'll do it! I always think that, so I can't walk away from fishing or Pokemon. And we saw Smarty did pretty good in that battle. I love when Hypnosis lands, because Dream Eater is a perfect follow-up. If we were fishing, you wouldn't stand a chance against me, so bring on your Pokemon! Alright then. So we got time for one, possibly two more trainers to deal with here. Fisherman Claude. Well, you got 4 Pokemon. This could round out the episode nicely. Let's see how quickly we can deal with this Goldeen. It's great when it lands, like I said. Alright, so minimal damage, though. We handle that quite nicely. We're going to heal back pretty much all of that, I'm sure, with a Dream Eater. And you're welcome to switch out Goldeen if you want. We're not playing Stadium 2 here. There's no sleep clause. I can put every one of your Pokemon to sleep if necessary. Dream Eater. Now, I'm pretty sure Dream Eater is a move that a Noctowl learns through level up, but I did teach it to Smarty from a TM back before sending him up through, or up from Pokemon Silver. You did see me make some use of it in Stadium too if you watched that on the weekend. And it's just a good move for him to have, especially, well, Hypnosis is only, what, 60% accurate, I think? But still, if we can land the sleep, fortunately since Gen 2 and on, the Pokemon does spend at least one turn being fast asleep. So we have at least one chance to make good use of the Dream Eater. Unless they had Protect, Quick Attack, something like that, and woke up immediately and went for it then. Barring all that, it is a good combo. That wakes up, so we can just go for the Peck to knock it out, of course. And Smarty is single-handedly, or single-wingedly, taking on this Fisherman right here. I'm glad to have him back on the team. I felt really bad that we lost him when we did against... Well, see, I thought he was going to outspeed Whitney's Miltank after we slowed it down with Stinger's String Shot. You know, isn't it funny? I can sort of remember exactly what happened each time I lost one of my Pokemon along the way. Yeah, that battle against Goldenrod Gym Leader Whitney was quite a time. I remember saying, I never had a problem with Whitney's Miltank before. I find it funny that people these days say it was one of the hardest things. Yeah, and then when I do Nuzlocke style, I lose 2 Pokemon against her. I don't... How exactly did I do good the first time? Maybe I had a fighting move on my Heracross. I cannot recall exactly the original playthrough, but for those of you that have been watching all these series thus far, you know what happened in Silver in episode number 10. And again, I remember the exact episode number where I first lost Pokemon. That was a time, but that was a long time ago. We are currently here in Gen 3, missing all the Hypnosises we can. But we can go for a nice follow-up. Dream Eater should get us back to full. And that's pretty much going to wrap up the episode after this fight, it looks like. And hopefully the audio did not mess up this time. And by audio, I mean me hitting mute by accident and not unmuting. I shouldn't say hit mute by accident, I intentionally did that. But the mistake was not unmuting when I wanted to. Can we get another level off of this? Yes, we can! Smarty's already caught up to the team now, level 22. And special attack goes up to 41. Very nice. Claude is defeated. If we were fishing, I would have won. Would you now? Probably because... Do I have just the old rod right now? I think I'll try my luck at landing a big one at Meteor Falls. There has to be something in there. I just know it. Now, is he sort of giving us a hint, perhaps? Could possibly be. So, we are going to save the game up here just before taking on this trainer. We have just stepped off the bridge on Route 114 here. So I want to say thanks for checking out today's episode, everybody. Sorry again that I missed yesterday's episode, but come on back probably tomorrow for 2 episodes of Pokemon Sapphire to get us back on track, back on schedule, getting ready for when Sun and Moon come out in November the 18th, and of course the demo of Sun and Moon comes out on October 18th, and based on your guys' feedback, I'll be doing a playthrough of that on the channel as well when it comes out, which is 1 week from today, actually, the day that you're watching this. So it's something to look forward to in a week's time. So, just out of curiosity, yes, I can walk behind here, so we'll do that next episode. That is Lynette's house right there. But I want to say thanks again for checking out the episode. Feel free to leave a like down below if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment as well. Let me know what you thought of it, and what you're looking forward to in the future of Pokemon Sapphire as we get further into the game. I'm going to go check out Meteor Falls and Team Aqua coming up in the next episode, see what's going on down there, and possibly rescue Professor Cosmo, because I'm pretty sure Team Aqua didn't invite him there out of the goodness of their own hearts. So with all that, Professor Chaz is done for the day. I'm going to say thanks once again for checking out the episode, and Professor Chaz is signing off. I'll catch you next time.